What's up guys, welcome back. So new Marincess cards, at least for Master Duel, they have been out for us TCG players for quite a while. And the last time that Marincess was somewhat, highly competitive was not too long ago. It was right before Power of the Elements, right? Which it got, was a top 4 at the North American World Championship qualifier, I think so. So that's like a couple of months ago, half a year ago. So anyway, this list is very similar to that particular list with, the reason why this deck is so powerful and will definitely be powerful in a Master Duel format where, it's basically a best of one. You can definitely run Floodgates, by the way, that's definitely one of the biggest advantages, like goes and match, obviously. But it's a deck that has like a lot of 1-card, 2-card engines. Plus multiple graveyard effects from the small Marincess ones. They have an Armageddon Knight, a Stratos, a Spell Searcher, a Monster Searcher indirectly. Silent Mining again, it's something that we had now very easy accessible here on Master Duel with the Salomon Great Structure deck. So I think you're going to see this deck a lot, because again, a lot of 1-card, very similar to Invoked, right? A lot of 1-card engines, and the rest of the deck is basically hand traps. So that's why, again, this deck definitely, it's going to be super competitive on Master Duel because of that. Triple Maxi, Nibiru's, Imperms, Veilers, Ghost Ogre if you want, Ash Blossoms. Ridiculous. So this is what I believe one of the new ones. It's a new Link 3 that, by discarding, I believe, a water monster, you can search a Marincess trap, which I feel is just fine as a one-off because, again, it's searchable. It's very similar to Blackwings, right? They also have the potential way to activate traps directly from your hand. And this Marincess trap can do that as well, negating a monster effect from your opponent, and then all of your Link monsters, they will be protected as well. So it's a fantastic card. This new Link 4 Argonaut, that was the name I was looking for as well. It's basically short set a spell and trap negator once per turn. You have to special summon like an attached or equipped Marincess monster from your spell and trap card, so to eventually negate that spell or trap. So it's fantastic, again, looking at your opponent's Imperm, Call by, Desires maybe if you want, the good stuff, right? So anyway, get an Anemone again on the field, and this should be my duel eventually, right? That's the thing, you can set up, well, Marincess is very similar to like Protect a Castle strategy. You're going for a big boss monster, you're a big Link 4, protected by, some extra effects by hand traps, the equips as well, the field spell, and a lot of hand traps. Again, for next turn, with your combos, you are able to get back your resources, like Blue Tank, for example, to basically set yourself up again for next turn. So that's why the deck is so resilient and very, difficult to deal with. Like, see, you can get back your Marincess trap. They have a spell that either monster reborns or special summons something from the deck. Again, ridiculous if you have the field spell on the field, right? And this is also one of the new ones, I think. The bubble. It's the other Link 4, that one that like banishes, draws a card during the standby phases. Is it also the one that special summons something from the banished pile? I think so. I think that's the one. It's crazy deck, and the thing is that the deck is mind-blowingly consistent. Again, there's a lot of 1-card starters. Blue Tank is the most preferred one, I feel. Plus there's Silent Mining to basically surge the entire deck. There is this new one, this card to surge basically a trap. And looking at their Marincess trap, a monster effect negation plus protection. Going for one of the new ones again, the spell and trap negator, if it has something attached, right? And that's where it's the level 5 Sleepy, that's one. Sleepy Maiden, right? So equip one of your links from the graveyard to a phase up Marincess to have that potential spell and trap negation, right, during your opponent's turn. Here, this is why this card is so nice. You're controlling, what is it, Link 3 or 4 higher Marincess monster, so you're able to use Marincess Wave directly from the hand, plus negating a monster effect. Wasn't too important here, but again, it protects your Link monsters from destruction. And yeah, this should be the game, no? This is probably not the game. I probably should have gone for, whatchamacallit, it's the Link 2 Cybers that reborns the water from the graveyard. You know which one I mean. Very similar to, the Charmer one, but, the Charmer one reborns something from your opponent's graveyard. So, Again, going for triangle. Is it triangle? No, it's not triangle. It's again the Argonaut. Yeah, it should be. So again, negate a spell and trap from the opponent, and then special summon one of the attached or equipped Marincess monsters. And I mean, the thing is that the Coral Anemone has the effect you will get something back from your graveyard. This is the one. I'll also reborn something. Marble Rock, Marble Rock, the Link 3 also gets something back from the graveyard. It's so diff. If Marincess is, at least if it gets the ball rolling, it's very hard to stop. Plus, it has access to Bahamut Shard Toad, so it could potentially play under Nibiru, right? Or if your opponent has Nibiru, force it out with that Toad negation. So yeah, this, what is it? All the Link 4s on the field, plus the Rock as well. Sweet. So, okay, the next example, again, going second here. Like, a lot of these duels were very similar, as if you're going first, it's very hard for this deck to brick. So, like, ending on your, protect the castle strategy, plus a couple of hand traps. Kaijus could be a big problem for the deck, which are quite popular on Master Duel. While going second, it's basically this. I eventually added in Droplet as well to the main deck. And something important is that I eventually added in, I believe it's called Crystal Heart, right? The Link 2 that like used for a Link summon. That monster cannot be destroyed by, is it card effects? I think so. I eventually added that in as well. So it's not in my main deck here in these duels, are in most of them. So that's why you're not seeing it being played here. But Nip, it speaks for itself, going second against most decks. I mean, it speaks for itself. You're playing so many hand traps, Nips. I had the Ghost Ogre in there as well. Bell might be something, because of those Call by the Graves. Again, 2 on Master Duel, 1 crossout, so again, Call by basically. So Bell might be something as well, since stuff like Call by definitely takes a dump on this particular deck. So again, establish the Toad. I probably should have gone for Toad much sooner, kind of respecting the Nibiru here in this situation. That was my mistake. There were still desires. Silent Mining is also in hand as well, so, but again, I don't think there was a reason to use desires. I'm eventually going to discard it as well, so, but again, this should be my duel. Again, Toad is there for protection, and I should be, Link climbing eventually to go for game. Yeah, with the field spell, triple equip, again, getting the special summon still, plus another equip, because, Banishing Maiden. And this should be indeed more than enough to win for him. So really cool deck, really fun deck. But definitely maybe try Gozen Match, maybe, switch it around a little bit with the hand traps, but it's definitely something that I recommend. It's not really an expensive deck, there's a lot of staples, so you might have those crafted as well. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.